nursing license under Reese's name?
Wow, I didn't know that she said all of
She
that
said
stuff.
that
Yeah, we
she
didn't know
went.
that.
She said that she went into Reese's medical information and couldn't find under her insurance where she was getting the treatment for the stuff that she said, and she was like, so she's faking cancer, and she was saying that she went under her something else and was like she couldn't find it.
I don't know who this is in my box.
I believe that's her just planting little seeds, trying to see if anything would grow from it, trying to see if y'all would actually come out and say it, because she has a platform.
Verbatim. Okay,
She can say it herself. You see what I'm saying?
verbatim what she said to us, K-Dub, was, I looked at Reese's insurance history, and there's not one claim for chemo.
The question that y'all should have asked her was, how would she get access to
We
that?
asked her that, and every
That's
time we
illegal.
ask her, she gets, "Oh, I can't release that information. I don't know," or "It's hard to explain." And that we've
it's not.
been catching on to this girl.
No, it's not. I'm a medical professional, and every keystroke, do you understand me? Every single keystroke for medical professionals when they are in the facility is documented. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not hard to, if Reese really wanted to.
You're also talking to somebody who don't, to this day, still don't know the difference between a VPN or IP address. I'm not going to hold you up.
That's what I'm saying, though. HIPAA is a thing, right? That is an actual law. So, in order for her to do something like that, she's violating HIPAA, which is illegal, and it's a felony. She can be sent to prison for that if she's a medical professional. I truly do not believe that she is. I think that she was baiting y'all, trying to get y'all to push, you know what I'm saying? Because she knew we was into it. You see what I'm saying? So trying to get y'all to push the narrative, but with her information. You see what I'm saying?
So that we can look crazy and look ableist.
Exactly.
Okay, got it. And another thing, if her receipts was supposed to be me talking ish in a group chat,
no, it wasn't about you, Brad. It had nothing to do with you. It was everything with Sky. Most of what she showed us had to do with Sky. It did not have anything to do with you.
Well, hold on, correction. I saw everybody's stuff.
Oh, well, you saw everybody.
Yeah, I saw more than just Sky and Brett's. I saw all y'all shit. I saw what Taz said. I saw all y'all
we
said.
saw what Taz said. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we saw a lot of shit.
So. What Taz said, but I don't remember
what I said.
said.
I'm saying this year, did she not technically dox us?
Not to us. I don't know any of y'all personal information.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Like, girl, if you was trying to expose something that I said in the group chat,
your name,
I'm a professional. I'm a professional ish talker. I love to talk ish. Yes, I talk ish in my group chats, especially when I'm mad. I talk ish. I might say stuff that I don't mean, and I might completely just drag somebody for no reason. I might just go all the way below the belt, the stuff that I wouldn't say on TikTok. So if that's what I was supposed to be getting exposed about, is talking stuff about people,
beat me up.
She did tell us, you can say that she doxed you technically because she did tell us your government name.
That's true. She did tell us y'all government name.
She told us
this
is the thing, like, and that's
my government name.
Your government name and Brad's government name.
Say it right now.
I know Brad's government name, your government name, Taz.
Say my already said my name on
government name.
Do y'all know mine?
Hold on.
You know what's
Hold
so
on.
crazy?
Can I just say this?
I know for a
she
fact
said this to us.
I
I'm sorry to interrupt. She may have said it to me, right? I'm only gonna speak for myself, but it wasn't important enough for me to record or write down. So I don't have it and I don't remember it. It wasn't important at the time.
Like,
shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I seen K-Dub say she was gonna make her some Tabitha tacos. I was like, oh, okay.
Brad, can we just leave the past in the past?
No, what I'm saying is that's how we figured it out. It was not like, at first we was like, she wouldn't dox us. So when you said Tabitha tacos, that was our confirmation. Oh, she wouldn't dox us.
That's all.
At first we kept saying she's not gonna dox us, bro. That's OD.
Like, she didn't have, like, she didn't give us the phone numbers. She didn't give us anything like that. She just gave us your names.
But we wouldn't have asked for it. Like, we really wouldn't have asked for that. That's taking it too far.
It's not like we asked her for it. She volunteered it. This is when she started calling y'all by y'all names, and we like, who the fuck is that? And she was like, oh, that's so-and-so.
By our names on the phone.
Because I did not, like, we did not know. I did not know Brat's name. I didn't even know your name. I just knew the TikTok names. But
so here's my thing though too. I always say my name. Like my real name. Everybody knows my name, Jordan. I say it. It's a lot of people. Everybody knows my name, Jordan.
But did she
we did
ever
not know. I
call
didn't know that.
on
I
the
still didn't
phone?
hear you say it.
On the phone or in the group? Did she ever call us by our name?
That's what I was about to say.
She never.
No.
She knows
She is so delusional, bro.
This is
That's what I'm saying.
weird.
I call myself Jordan just in conversation,
But
and she still never called me Jordan. Y'all get what I'm trying to say?
at some point, I felt like she was falsifying documents
It
or
is
doing
still
something
doc.
different. Because I remember
I don't
one
know who
live,
got this
somebody got
secret
into
sound. Is that me?
what the fuck is going on?
I think
Somebody's getting a really bad echo.
I remember one live, somebody was like, "We know the truth about you. We know exactly what you are under medically," and I was like, "That I'm an asthmatic? That I got end up? What do you mean medically?" And I was like, "Something not right." That's when I was texting. I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
What is that referring to? I'm sorry.
She was texting somebody.
Taz, you were not the talking.
Auntie, you have an echo.
Yeah, TC Petty, you gotta come up and come back. Yeah, leave her box open for her.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear you.
I couldn't
What
hear
was
you.
it?
Oh, Chasing Pillows. I think because Chasing Pillows had DM'd me recently. Did you come up here to speak on that, Chasing?
Yeah, I just wanted to say because like that's why I reached out to you because like when she had like added me back and she sent me that message at first, I was like, let me take this opportunity. I just want to dig because none of what everybody was saying about her made any sense. So I was like, yo,
The group chat told me not to respond to you after that last message you sent me because of this, not because of nothing about you.
Okay. Because that's what I'm saying. I was like, I was waiting for you to get back to me because I'm like, yo,
I was tapping.
Yeah, I was like,
don't do it.
Right, because it didn't make it. I'm happy that you speaking about it. I'm happy you bringing light to it. I didn't know this person, and the fact that she was so willing to give all this information right away about what she does, about her personal life, about this, about that, it raised a few flags for me. So I was like, yo, that's why I reached out. So I'm happy you talking about it. I just want to drop down because I heard my name come up. I just want to make sure. If you need me, I'll be in the comments, but I'm gonna drop.
No, that whole talking about her past, that's like how she gets your guard down. You know, she tell you that she got all this stuff going on. That's how she a con artist, y'all. Like, let's be for real. The girl is a felon. Like, she know how to con her way through a lot of stuff. So she know how to lower your sense of discernment.
Right, and she tried to reach out to me again, and when I was live, I got bananaed, and she was like, "Yo, just reach out to me if you have any problems. I'll get your account back up." And I knew when she couldn't, when she disappeared, I knew it was a wrap. I was like, something's definitely up with her. So I was just waiting for you, Scott, to get back to me. But yeah, I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. Derek, you can come back. Sorry, I just wanted to see what's the name said.
And she's doing this in a lot. She's still doing this in a lot of spaces, and that's the problem. Like, and it's a lot of our creators that don't know what she does. And she's doing a lot. She's still doing it to this day. And the problem is she's really a danger to us. She's an agent of chaos. She likes to see the confusion going. And that was her and that's what I feel like her main reason was for her coming to us, was to keep the confusion going between us and y'all. Like, it wasn't to, okay, let me help y'all build. None of that. It was, oh, this is what they're doing. This is what they said. This is what, and we asked for receipts because we're not going off of, just word of mouth. And she just showed us some of y'all chats. That's all.
But we didn't care about that. We literally thought that she gave y'all our addresses.
No, she did not give us the addresses. She just gave us the name.
Even if she did, no one would have taken it seriously over here. Like, it would have been like, shut the conversation. This shit is too much.
And at the end of the day, the same thing I said in K-Dub Live, I say here, I don't care if we could be with these bitches for 17 years. I am not gonna sit here and act like Oh, I didn't say this. I didn't say that. We're beefing with bitches. Of course we said it. I told her, same thing I told y'all. I only care if people are being DOX'd, when there's people with women and children involved. And I always stood on that. So the fact that this is even being spent by Songbird, that I would even DOX people who have a bunch of women and children and put your address out there is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling.
Are they saying, Songbird saying that you doxed us?
She said that no. Songbird said that I was trying to dox Songbird, and I guess whoever didn't like me because of the alpaca situation.
Well, I can't.
Everybody for what?
I can't say this. I have had beef with Sky and Bratz and, they whole camp or whatever, and none of them have ever doxed me.
Same.
I mean, like actual real life beef, and nobody in their camp has ever doxed me. So, I'm not sure if that counts for anything, but nah, not to my knowledge, never.
I mean, even when we were beefing, I feel like that takes stuff way too far. At least that's how I feel over here. It didn't matter what we knew. I don't think I was going to be in the state of mind to use anything against you. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all care for y'all families. It's just words at that point. You know what I mean? And that's why when we go to our prospective sides, we don't bring this shit up anymore. Have we talked about it in months? No, because it was just words and we moved on.
At the end of the day, y'all have real people in these spaces causing harm to us. Bella don't even know she got a whole doxer, scammer, and a liar in her camp right now.
Yeah. It's not only her.
The biggest, and that is respectfully, that is one of the biggest live creators in Black TikTok. And it's been radio silence.
Yeah,
and I just want to say I do apologize.
And I'm tired. For months, my friends have told me, don't speak on it. Don't speak on it. We're all going to get doxxed. All of us are deathly afraid.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick, Taz. So, Frankie, we're talking about Web Cypher. She used to go by the name Oracle. She is a white woman who likes to obtain people's personal information. She's been in Bella's accountability court. She's also been in the morning show. And I just want to apologize to anybody who did reach out to me about her. The reason why I didn't text you back is because the group chat advised us not to. Because we was afraid that she was going to obtain our real info and DOX us.
And a lot of y'all reaching out to us, and we did not want y'all to be pulled in. Y'all don't understand. I especially felt bad because the way she would get into a lot of Black spaces is she would be like, Bratz, tell them to mind me so I can help their account.
Correct. Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I felt like a gateway for her. Like she had already been around and affected so many people, and I helped introduce her to some of them people. So that's why a lot of y'all come in the lives and get muted when y'all mention her, because it's literally dangerous. I need y'all to understand. She sent a woman to jail because she picked her child up on the wrong day. And don't get me wrong, I understand that there was a fear of you not knowing where your child was. I understand you calling the police in that moment. But once you found out, oh, this is the person who I rely on certain days to pick up my child, you should not have done any deeper digging. It should not have been your business that she had an addiction problem, especially because her children are POC. Whether or not she had Black biracial children, not fake ones, real, obviously Black biracial children. Her children look Black. That the children that she sent us pictures of.
I just want to say to everybody in the comments that are saying all these people that she mined for, if y'all know it, send a live to them people.
Yeah, Frankie, you
so
can
they
me
won't be in danger. Like y'all telling us like we Paw Patrol or something.
We share the live at this point. Sky, do you mind if we share the live to certain people that she's mined?
It's on the phone now.
Okay.
Yes, whoever she mobbed for.
I'm gonna get doxxed today, and I'm gonna get dragged tonight.
All of us on the panel going to get DOX. Let y'all know that. So
I just want y'all to be positive. This girl, we knew what we knew about this girl for months now, and she has never attempted to dox me. Kay, have you been doxed? And I'm not really afraid of her because the stuff that we have on sis, she may not want to dox me.
I have been doxxed, but I'm not sure of who did it. So
We
I've been
I'm
doxxed
sorry.
like 6 times,
Yeah,
maybe
we
7.
keep our personal info keep getting released as well. And it could be her. Now that I'm putting two and two together, there was somebody that was trying to get our info recently, and it probably was her. I wouldn't be surprised if it was her.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
What she does, and what she does is she's famous for going into our lives, and like people of colors live, and she does the, she waits for somebody to have a sob story, and she was like, oh, reach out to me, and because I got,
Frankie is
I have a
Yeah.
famous
foundation,
doxing people.
You went
Frankie,
and I
silent,
can do this,
supremely. Oh,
huh?
that's me.
wait,
My
Frankie,
bad.
can you just get in the box? Because I'm tired of this backdoor shit. I'm respectfully.
and I'm like, I'm
Frankie's in the
sitting here.
comments saying she is doxing people. So, like, come on.
She is actively doxing people, and that's what she does.
No, I think that was a question, y'all. I think I think Frankie was
So
asking the question.
I need Frankie to get in the box so
Yeah,
bad.
she
Right.
mad for Bella, and so she wanted to just make sure, like, what we were
I just
saying
want
was
everybody to understand that this woman is dangerous, and regardless of how y'all feel about
very.
me, my friends, regardless of how y'all feel about K
Yeah, give
Dub,
tea time, all of them over here.
her
All of
people,
them, yeah. Have to.
regardless of how y'all feel about anybody in this live, understand that when we're telling y'all that this woman is dangerous and a DOXer, we're saying it from the bottom of our hearts. And y'all know that we was beefing. So to see us all sitting on the
I
panel,
was just about to say that. Like, come on now. We've been beefing for the longest. To see us all up here, it's got to be something deeper than that.
We haven't
This is
beefed in a
deeper than
long
that. It's not a
time,
beef anymore, but I'm
guys.
saying
I'm
we
just
was
kidding.
beefing for the longest amount of time.
Yeah, we
Like,
were. We were. I'm just fucking with y'all.
it's got to be deep if we are up here. My
Yeah.
question is, what are we gonna do about it to inform Bella at this point? Because I'm a DM her, and I'm also gonna put this up on my background. When
Yeah,
I
Please
I
come
do.
also
back.
think that it should be said in to Bella, but also said to the morning show because she does go over there and she does
I shared
have
a live
people
to
that have
Diamond.
I think
because they that she may not talk to certain people. Someone in the comments said that she be in Slim's lives too, and Slim
Yeah.
is
unblock
over at
Slim.
in tea times,
Because
and they had said that as well.
You said on Black Slim?
you don't realize me, Rat, Taz, and with the everybody with the exception of Derek and Javon, we don't really be in those spaces. I don't know T-Time. I do not
Yeah,
know Bella. I don't know any of these people. The information I know about them people is when they randomly pop in because my mutuals are in their spaces, like Javon. I don't know these women.
I do. I know tea time, so I can get it to her.
Oh,
I can
okay.
also get it
She's
to
live right
Bella.
now.
She's live
Okay,
right now.
Yeah, I
okay.
can get it to tea time and Bella, huh?
Send it to lovely Georgia Peach.
Yeah, she was live
Her over
last
there.
night too, because
She's
I
Anybody
in
that's
did see
blocked
that.
that needs to know, unblock them and send it to him. Slim, unblock Slim. You could send it to him.
I want everybody to know as well that I saw a screen recorder because I be on the T pages. Now I don't be in these people lives all the time, but I definitely will go to the to Bella show every once in a while, especially if something I'm interested in is on a docket, and in the morning show when my mutuals are on the panel. So I be on the little T pages watching, catching up on everything that I miss because I don't be in everybody's space often or the whole time. And I happened to see her on the panel, and Taz can confirm because I was screen sharing to her, and she was talking, and I'm like, wait, who is that? Do you hear that voice?
Ki-
And Taz was like,
Yeah.
is that Drea voice? And then one of our mutuals who's not on the panel, so I'm not going to say their name, their badge entered the chat. You see, just like BX Baby badge just came in here, their badge entered the chat. And as soon as their badge entered the chat, she dropped out the panel. So she's been purposely in those spaces because Sauce and Javon be in there. She been in there, but avoiding them. She did not want them to see her in there.
Right. I just want to say this real quick to the people in the comment section that made a comment not being women's business. Please don't come in here sucking my meat because you're coming from a certain person's live. This is an important cause. I'm really not trying to cuss nobody out because I don't want to get the live there. But I will block you if you come in here trying to be messy. So I'm just letting you know that right now. So I really don't care. That's fine. Have your opinion, but we're not talking about that right now. If y'all want to discuss that, y'all could go. We could come over to my live tonight and we can address it there. But Miss Diamond, she goes live 6 o'clock in the morning. So if y'all not able to reach her, then I will go up to her panel and not even. I'm gonna just DM her on Instagram and let her know because I don't want to like if she get like a 2,000 or so people in there and website for which is her new name, has been in her life. What I was told, but I didn't know that was Drea until recently. So again, to the people that did reach out to me, that was telling me about her, I do apologize. We didn't want to alert her, because if she would have known that we knew, she would have then went on to DOX, not just us, but y'all too, because
And let
we
me
don't know
add
what
that
kind of system.
every time we don't speak on these things, we're being complacent. I'm tired of it.
Yup, correct.
Y'all gonna have to dox me and drag me for another year straight. I don't care.
That's fine. I've been complacent for too long, and I'm pretty much over it. Whatever she has to do to me, just do it to me. I don't care, girl. Post my mugshot because I was cute that day. I don't care what you do, but I'm over it. I'm tired of you going into black. And it's so funny that you swore up and down that you was just not messy and you wasn't that type of white tea person. But as soon as you left debate talk, you on messy talk. And again, ain't nothing
That's
wrong with messy
interesting.
talk because I like sipping my tea. But as soon as you left debate talk, now you on messy talk. And I
Hoover, can
heard
you come up?
you dropping more cash apps than before. So I hope you don't think that gets you any pull in these spaces. Dropping cash app. I really hope that you don't think that.
Before Hoover comes up, I do want to add that there, like I said, there was a piece of information that I received, and we actually digged into Drea, what's her name, Cyber Diaries, wow, whichever way y'all want to give her name, and we found out that her husband is a felon, which doesn't mean anything, but it was the type of felony that he received, or he was
No.
charged with, which was yes, okay, it was listen.
I'm gonna tell you why
Let
I'm
me
mad
just
right now.
stop. I'm gonna
Before you
stop.
finish that, I'm gonna tell you
No,
why I'm
go
mad. I
ahead.
want you to finish. No, CW, I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. You said her husband's a felon?
Yes.
When a certain
Yeah, but
group of
so is
people,
mine. But go ahead.
listen, because I want you to say what the felony is, but listen to this. When a certain group of people was harassing me last year, she's the one that told me that somebody over there was a felon. And went as far as trying to get their expunged records open. And said,
It was
Scott, they shouldn't be calling you a scammer. Here's why.
it was probably my husband, but anyway, her
It's not.
husband
And it's
actually.
not.
Oh, well, her
Go
husband
ahead.
actually has crimes of like actual scamming, like big ticket scamming.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
like
she go ahead, Kay.
I know I'm not
it's
above none of this, so
no
please
her
don't.
her people.
I
I
don't
mean
know.
her
Y'all
husband is definitely a scammer. They both felons. Y'all just be careful. And I shared this live to a lot of the people that I know on this app that have even the slightest bit of influence. Because this is definitely dangerous to the black community in specific, but dangerous, period. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
she's
So,
right. When I saw what happened on Bella's live between her and I'm gonna just call him Mr. Peach. It I text everybody like, don't that sound familiar? So I mean, like, it's crazy that it's coming up now, but her level of slithering into certain sides of TikTok is really alarming. And even on the other white debate talk, like, I could see her planting seeds because you guys were over there at one period at a time. So really just start tracking y'all steps back, because she's collecting information and she's utilizing people to neutralize other people to make her seem less than a threat. How she came to us was she came through one of my mutuals that I felt like I could trust. And that's what rang the alarm. And everybody, like, wait, how did they even get in contact with each other?
Javon, I'm gonna drop you. You could come back. What was the felony, CW? Because I cut you off when you were saying it.
I have to pull it up in my emails again,
If
but it
I'm
was
not,
scamming. It was a high ticket.
if I'm not
What's the
mistaken,
charge, Kay? I can't think of the charge. Go ahead, Auntie. What's the
CW.
charge?
What her husband is on that watch list too, though,
Hoover,
right?
I tried to let you in.
He's on the FBI watch
She's
list.
on her husband is on the FBI watch list.
Hey, real quick, who are you all referring to?
Cyber
Hey,
Diary.
Hoover.
Hey,
and
oh,
y'all,
she's a whole
this is all that
fraud.
we have facts about. This ain't like something we conjured up or, sat down at the round table and came. No, these are facts. These are
Yeah,
cold
those
hard
are
These are
facts.
facts. Like, we got
facts.
have
We did
we
our
have
homework.
the research. Yeah, we have the. I can't say that. I'm talking too much. We have documents, but that's
Okay,
it. That's all I can share.
Real quick, is she under a different name now? Because since I called her out after that Bella shit, I haven't seen her since.
She is Cyber Diaries. She mods for
Web,
Time and Bella.
it's called Web Cipher now. Her page is called Web Cipher now.
Okay. We'll be on the lookout for her in the morning.
Chef Foxy.
But we wanted y'all to know because she is really a danger to all of us in this community. When I say she goes around to different creators just to get information, and then you try to give it to somebody and then be like, oh, I have this and on this person, and I can do this for you, and I can do that for you, but here's the information that I got on this person. So you never know where, she's getting this information. But
so I was told that she was a TikTok agent.
That's how she gets everybody.
Thing to us that
She used the same story.
and that she works for TikTok.
Well, as an agent, you still don't have the information to the background of the operations of TikTok. You have information on how to help creators, but the information that she tried to say she gave Bella that day, I knew right away that was a fraud.
Did she tell you she was an agent, like for the people that work for the agency? Because she told them that she actually worked for TikTok.
Yeah, she said she worked for TikTok, but I knew somebody that really, really worked for them, and the information she was spewing, she was saying you would have had to be part of the operations, and I know a TikTok agent doesn't have that information to say that somebody. What she tried to say happened to Peach. That was when she said that I knew she was a fraud.
She told me she was a private investigator when I met her.
She told me
Definitely says that.
Investigator, and she also Airbnbs across America, and that she was a trust fund baby, that she worked for like the FBI for like some lawyer or something stupid, but that we knew that woman wasn't adding up. That one wasn't adding up at all. But yeah, she had all these jobs. She was Superwoman.
The way I was introduced to her is when I had started beefing with the alpacas. There was another situation going on with another creator. You guys know who that creator is. I'm not gonna say his name. Every time I do, y'all still find a way to put it in the comments. I don't know why. And he was going through something with his wife. I've known this person for years. I had conversation. He sent me certain stuff that I don't even have on my phone anymore because I don't keep that kind of information. But there was a lot of information where people were spewing that he was harming his children and his wife. And I had all the proof in the book to defend him, and I couldn't because, and even I say this now, even with there's other certain creators, they're going through a divorce, they're going through stuff on this line, and I've always stated from the beginning, I do not speak on women, children, family, and marriage. That is where I draw the line. If somebody's going through a domestic with their husband, or they're going through a separation with their wife, it's certain stuff that I'm not going to speak into detail up here because that's just me, and I've always stayed consistent with that. I might say something, oh, your husband's dirty or he's something like that, but I'll never speak on y'all marriage or y'all family stuff. There's certain stuff I'm not going to speak on. So to make a long story short, while he was going through his court stuff, she had a talk. She's like, hey, I've been helping John with his court stuff. I'm like, okay, that's one creator. I'm helping Jerry with his court stuff, with his domestic issue. I'm like, okay, that's two creators. Oh, also, I'm helping such and such. Such and such is going through a divorce. I don't even have to say this person's name, and y'all already know who I'm talking about. Such and such is going through a divorce right now. I know what's going on in court.
And she did. She knew a lot of details about that certain creator's legal issues that caused me to call him. And tell him, yes, ma'am. I had to call him and tell him to be like aware that this lady has said these things that even he didn't tell me because I said, that particular situation, it was rough, and we should know certain things that someone is going through legally. But I just politely told him that this is what she's telling people. This seems to be private, and you need to check that.
Listen, when a certain creator got up here and accused of doing something very egregious, she straight up said, I'm helping them with their case, but I do not believe them. Between me and you, I was beefing with this creator. I said, hey, I don't have this person's number. This is not my business. But if this is how you feel about them, legally, you cannot be helping them or representing them in any way because you're unbiased. She said, I can be unbiased in this situation. But between me and you, the story that they told is not true. With her whole chest. And everybody who sat in that FaceTime call can attest to this right now and unmute. Did I not clock her on that shit as soon as she said it? I said, that's very strange that you don't feel comfortable telling this person how you feel about them, but you feel comfortable to tell us. So I don't know what you would say about us behind our back.
Yeah, that's true. That's very much true, because she was trying to like captivate our minds with the story and get us to, feel the same way about that person. And you just immediately clocked it. Diamond, you could put your request back in. We had to have somebody drop for you. But yeah, that's what you said.
I remember you telling her that, and she was like, well, I mean, just from the story that I've heard, and I've heard from this, and we was like, but that's weird, because if you don't really particularly like them, and she would make it seem like they were just using her, like, draining her mental, like, literally, like, draining her. We was like, well, if you don't feel comfortable doing it no more, then quit. And she was like, I'm not going to do that.
Mind you, me and this person was beefing for a year straight, and I still clocked her behind doors, and I'll do it again. And I'm the one that y'all want to paint to be a doxer, G? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And when I come up here real hot and angry to who's Bryzilla? Who's that? You got Bryzilla? Who's that? This is why I'm angry. Because everybody in this box, the people who don't like me, K-Dub, they can't, anybody come up here and they can say a lot of things about me. But K-Dub just sat here in 4K and told y'all I'm not no doxer.
I'm assuming you all wanted me up here because of the
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I don't know who sent this live to you. I'm so
nope,
sorry.
I did. I sent it.
Oh.
I wanted you to come over here because you have the direct line to Tea Time. Let her know that one of her mods is exactly who this live is about. Her name was the Oracle then. She started doctoring. Yeah, Cyber Diaries. I clocked Cyber's bullshit a few months ago. Yeah, so I pulled away from her. I didn't realize she was T's mod until just now, because somebody asked me, was
She's
she
the girl Bella mod too, though, right?
Yeah, I think the only person she modding for right now is Bella.
Yeah, I don't know if she's still T.
Bella
I know she was
She's not T. I don't think she's T anymore, Chef.
No, I don't think she is either, because I texted T before I came up in the box and said that there was a live being held about Cyber, but we clocked Cyber shit months ago.
Okay, so who is she left space? Whose space is she in now? Who's the one that because I've been mixing these people up, girl.
In lovely Georgia Peach, and I've seen her in Bella's.
Somebody said she's not a bot for Bella, so now I'm confused.
Okay.
Well, Bella has 2 pages. She has the Bella Leon, and then she has accountability. Like, I'm a mod in one page, but not the other.
Trina, what are you talking about? Okay, so now we know Cyber is a liar. Q.
Trina, let's not argue. Let's not argue it.
Hey, I'm gonna go and drop down.
No, what do you mean by
and
that?
just let it be out.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, CW. What do you mean by that?
I think what Trina is talking about is Cyber was saying that she gave Trina a large sum of money
Girl, bye.
Listen, I'm just no, because she made it public that she gave Trina $250, and she said it on several platforms, and she wanted her money back. So
now watch, she gonna say she did it from an anonymous account. Watch.
So what she did with us?
Offered my child a scholarship to her school, but I wasn't talking to you, Sky. I was saying in general for the people.
Wait, but Trina, she lying because she did the same thing with me and Scrubs. She kept on trying to ask, "What's your godson name? What's your godson name?" I'm like, "What? I'm not finna tell you my godson. And he has his own TikTok name. He told y'all his name is Dada. It ain't nowhere close to his real name. But that's what you're gonna think his name is. Talking about, I want to give him a scholarship. No, baby, he's good. He doesn't need one from you." This lady is crazy.
She got upset, I think, because I never responded. She's still in my message request to this day, and I just never responded. So when I heard her saying she offered me a scholarship and I turned it down, and people was just running with it, like with no proof of anything. Imagine somebody saying they sent me hundreds of dollars on Cash App but ain't got shit to show you. So I was saying like, oh, it's real cute that now we know Cyber's a liar, but y'all just took, and not y'all, you, Sky, and Brett.
I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah, no, I know y'all don't know because y'all don't be on that side. It's just a lot of people over here that do be over there.
So
that's all.
So she's sending people scholarships and
Cash Apps? Not sending nobody shit.
No.
I'm
questioning the logical consistency.
Let me clarify. Hold on, Taz. Trina is saying that there's a narrative. Trina is saying that there is a narrative that this white savior lady gave Trina the ability to help her daughter, and Trina said either didn't use it or used the money for something else, and people ran with that narrative, and she tried to tell people that that lady's a liar, and now magically everybody agrees the lady's a liar. That's what Trina's saying.
That's what I'm saying. The logical consistency don't make sense here, because you can give somebody money for a scholarship and stuff like that, but your friend would need baby milk, and you couldn't give nobody baby milk.
I didn't know this was a white person though, because I've never heard this person's voice or really seen them.
I'm gonna get mad.
She said that she offered to send it to that person, and they wouldn't take it. And
that's not true.
Who?
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
Auntie, what are you talking about exactly? Because there's like two stories. Okay, it was like it's two stories going on.
Yeah, let me get TT Petty. Okay, so what happened? She said what? Wait, no, she's talking about a situation with us.
The who situation?
The baby milk situation.
She said that she was going to send it to the person, and the person refused to give her the address, and that's why she couldn't send it. She said she was going to send it. That's what she told us. And as far as that scholarship shit, that's part of her narrative that she runs. Especially when she sees that a person is down in need, if they are mother, she runs that with everybody because that's her new thing.
Okay, so as far as the whole milk situation, I don't ever recall her asking for that person's address, but she asked that person for her child's name just as she asked me for my godson's name, and that was already a red flag to us. So I mean, the same reason that we was not willing to give up names of children probably would have been addressed. If you really wanted to help this person get baby milk, you could have sent the Cash App. Like I'm really not. That's not existing.
And that's not even true because
the address. Like what?
Even when it came to the address thing, Scott, didn't you not sit there and try to help that girl find milk and figure out where she stayed at and try to send her the damn milk? It wasn't no thing about no damn address. She's lying. Just like she tried to ask me where I worked at so she can send me flowers for my job. What would I tell you where I work at for?
Well. Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your 3.5s. We got Trina in here, though.
We're gonna get Doc's next, sister.
Nah, wait. I wanted to say this. Wait. All of us being on the same panel. All of us being on the same panel in 2024 was now in the bingo card for this year. That's crazy.
You will never let me live.
Yeah, messy talk, and debate talk in one line.
Just class. Yeah, we just came together. That's crazy. Not Drea being Thanos. She collected all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, I'm Thanos. I literally was about to change my name to that. Who's saying that?
She did not see this going this way. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
She thought everybody coming in here was gonna argue each other.
Well, I don't,
This
I
is
don't know.
fucking shocking, bro. Holy crap.
I don't know
And
what
then,
person that she had said that she gave money to. She must have said she gave something to the wrong person. But I know when she said she gave it to Trina, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Trina's a bitch that scammer." So I just thought it
no,
was real cute that now we know she's a liar.
I'm
You
sorry.
know.
I told everybody that they needed to
But
come
she
because at this
does though.
point I was over it.
That's
I
what
was
she
over
does
it.
though. She waits until it's high drama and then she says something that is believable so that people can be more outraged. That's what I need people to understand. She will know, like it was this one time, like me and Shanti had words on the panel. She would know that it's potential for some drama to start, and now she gotta come sprinkle some seasoning on it and say something that's believable because you're already mad. So if everybody's already calling you a scammer and saying you're black to people, da 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 da, she comes up and sprinkles on, and yeah, I gave her $250 on her baby a scholarship. She knows that that's believable because everybody is mad at you right now. She not dumb in the least.
But I felt like this was her little. I ain't gonna lie. This is just me shooting a dart in the dark. I felt like this was her little plan. She thought that by turning all the sides of Black TikTok against each other, she thought we was gonna come in here and be on some like rah rah. But this wasn't what she was expecting. You got motherfuckers from other sides of Black TikTok that don't be over here, in here that she's been in space with, telling them that she could find a page or fix this, or she's gonna give out scholarships to their kids. All the while, she said the same shit to our group of people that we were formerly friends with and
Listen,
have kids with. Like that shit was weird.
the conversation, the discourse, I'm not going to say any names, so I'm going to speak in a riddle. I'm going to touch your hands when I say this. The discourse on TikTok for the last 72 hours has been about one couple and their divorce. I am telling you guys, last year, she already told us this stuff and said that she was in the courtroom. So all this
She
stuff,
was not.
all the stuff that creator went live and last night and showed a picture of, she's already been spreading this stuff since last year.
She said that she was in the
New
courtroom.
information for us because she's been that close to us in our spaces. So when we tell y'all this lady is a danger, we're not just doing this because it's kiki ha ha fun.
Yeah, and she's been playing both sides of that situation. So she's either been on his side and his as a mod, but she's definitely been playing up the single mother side of things too, and she's been doing that with her for a minute.
Let me say something real quick. Look at this panel, y'all. Look at this fucking panel. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I know. This panel's full of big backs and crunchy
Shut
wigs.
your ashy forehead ass up, and I will eat, nigga. Yo, get off mute. Don't do that. Get off
Jenny,
mute.
you just had to open your mouth.
Can you get off mute? Yeah.
Let me finish
You are
this real quick,
instigating
and then I'm
this
gonna mute back up.
Anybody got a magnet?
Respectfully, just look at this panel. Obviously, it's deeper than just an individual or a group of individuals. You see what I'm saying? Like, is this shit run? It's bigger than me. It's bigger than Sky. It's bigger than any of us. If we all up here trying to clock it together, you see what I'm saying? Real shit. That lady is a problem. For real. We fortunately caught it a lot sooner. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get to run that deep with us in this camp over here. However, for other creators, it did. This is crazy.
There's so many people in a box, like I don't even know what to do right now. Petty Roast in my box.
Oh.
What is happening?
Oh, wait!
Petty
What
Row?
is happening?
Oh shit.
This is
What's up, y'all? I just wanted to say, Cyber Diaries is not one of my moderators. I don't think I ever had her as a moderator, but she did talk to me a lot on the back end about different things. She talked to me about Trina on the back end, about sending money to Trina and trying to help her daughter with the scholarship stuff. She also messaged me about lovely Georgia Peach, that she was, when Georgia Peach was dealing with the eviction, she was asking me about my contacts in Georgia, and she was saying that she was going to pay for either a week or a month for Georgia Peach to stay in a hotel. And she was asking me about other resources. How could I help? but she said that she was paying for Georgia Peach to stay in a hotel. She didn't tell me about any like scholarships. She told me that she had a fund set aside every year of $100,000 that she would give to content creators that she liked and she felt was doing a good job. So that's what she would do every year, but it was in honor of a child of hers that had passed away. But then just the other week, she said she had 4 out of 5 children pass away. And I thought that was
Yeah,
kind of
I mean, yeah, I
strange.
gotta drop you for this Peach person. I don't even know who this is. This is ridiculous.
Well, she said 4 out of 5 of her children had passed. And I thought that was weird because how do you have a fund set up for one child? What about your other children? So it went from one child passed away to 4 out of 5 children are gone to glory.
I can attest to that. She did have 4 kids that passed away.
But it's the fact that it changed from one child to 4 because the story changes. Like, this is why I don't trust nothing that she said, because
it was the new one that died and one that died before. It was only 2, y'all.
Y'all, ain't none of them kids gone. She got one child, okay? All the other kids are made up. Let's be for real. Let's put it together.
She also told us that she had a baby for her sister. I don't even know how that's true, how true that is. Talking about her sister didn't come to her child's funeral, and we told her, like, girl, you telling us you need to beat her up? Like, what do you mean you had a baby for your sister and she didn't come to your child's funeral and uninvited you to her wedding? Like, why is you telling a bunch of black people for it? Did you want us to beat your sister up for you? Because I'm not.
That's what I was about to say. Unaliving 4 kids, imaginary, that's crazy. That just, why are you unaliving imaginary kids?
I didn't ask for none of that.
Let me clarify something, Petty, before you go. For you guys in the comments saying, oh, Sky starstruck because Petty's in her life. I'm confused how Petty even here because I blocked Petty. That's why. That's a conversation for another day.
Maybe you blocked my other page because I got about 3-4 pages.
That's why I was confused. I don't know how many pages you got. We're never the same page. So for the narrative to be pushed that I'm some type of like Star Trek right now, keep it cute. Because it was never, this ain't that. We're here to tell y'all about a dangerous lady. The conversation that y'all been having, the discourse y'all been having for the past 3 days on this app, we've known about this last year already because of this lady. This is not a joke.
Comments. We're not worried about them comments. We worried about spreading the word.
This is not no joke, bro.
They over here happy talking about they see all their favorite creators in the lab. They don't care what we talking about for real.
I mean, but they need to care because who knows who comment section she gonna be in next, or who she gonna try to sow discourse, into their lives or their space next.
What's her name? The same thing that Shantae been doing. The same thing I told y'all. I said Shantae gonna slither her way from black space to black space to black space. And this is the same lady who told us that Shantae had 30 accounts.
I was going to ask you about that, actually, because when you were talking about Shantae, I thought Shantae and Cyber were the same person.
Not the same person. Two very different
white. At this point, are they? I don't know nothing. She probably exposed herself to you. Let's be for real.
I've been on FaceTime with both of these women. They're different.
Okay.
They're different.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, don't forget DJ Vaughn, Shantae, we were all friends 4 years ago. That's how I knew. That's how I was able to put everybody on about Shantae. That's how all this started. That's really how it started. Because when I exposed Shantae, it happened around the same time as CW. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
This is so full circle. Every beef that I've been in, every beef leading up to right now, even down to Scrubs, this lady has something to do with.
Yeah, this is the final boss.
I'm to the alpacas, Scrubs, Shantae, Anthony, CW, K-Dub. She's tied into everybody.
Not a white woman being Thanos on debate talking black TikTok. That's crazy.
Yeah, we gotta let lovely Georgia Peach talk.
Yeah, go ahead. I cut Petty Row off though. Petty, you go, then Peach.
No, it's okay. Peach can go because I did bring her name up on what Cyber Diaries told me about her, so she can speak on that herself because I don't know from her side of the story what actually happened.
Okay. Go ahead, Peach.
How y'all doing, ladies? So Cyber Diaries was never a mod for me. She used to frequent my space when I was going through the eviction process. Well, before I even brought it to the internet that I was going through the eviction process. Now, did she reach out to me on the back end as far as like DM and advise me like, hey, I'm able to pay for, at first she said a week in the hotel, but then she came back and said that she was trying to see if she could do an Airbnb switch or something like that in the state of Georgia for me and my kids to be able to stay in a Airbnb for a month. However, that never came to fruition at all. The people actually paid for me to stay in that hotel when they crowdfunded for me on that day when I came to the internet and told the people what I was going through. So no.
Let me stop people, Trina, because people was acting Trina that where the money that Cyber sent her and they didn't send her no money. You come right back, Taz. Keep going, Peach.
So, no, she never paid for a week or anything like that in a hotel. She never paid for a month in a Airbnb or anything like that. She did offer, but it never happened. She also advised me that she worked for some type of foundation, some type of women's foundation or something like that, that actually has like allocated funds to help single mothers that were in a similar situation, such as myself. But no, she never paid me anything.
Oh yeah,
Can
she
somebody get
also
Songbird
said
in
that
here?
she
I need
worked.
Songbird in here. I don't care which account you gotta come in. I don't care if you gotta go buy some followers. I'm not unblocking you. Find an account.
She also said that she worked for TikTok previously. She didn't work for TikTok now, but she still had access to the dashboards. So when people would say, "Oh, you need to clean up your language because my contact said, you're getting close to getting a violation," or when she told Bella you got 412 reports, or that Peach had 412 reports, that's the kind of stuff that she did because she told people she used to work for TikTok, but she still had access to the dashboards.
Now I can say this: it's been plenty of times that she was in my comment section, and a lot of things were going on, and she would say in the comment section like, "Hey, to try to calm it down because it's spiking, they're reporting, things like that." But outside of all of that, she's never been one of my hearts at all.
Oh, who said she was your mom? Okay, being in this live, I heard a few names. I heard Bella. I heard Tea Time. I heard. Oh, maybe that was you. I heard.
Some people were naming people in the chat, in the comment section. So it could have been somebody mentioned her name in the comment section, not actually on the panel.
So there's no one who she's modding for besides Bella left. Yeah? She mods for AP? Oh, no.
I
I don't think so.
I'm still like, what's boggling my mind?
I'm just going to say that.
Well, let me say one thing. Can I say this one thing real quick? Now, one thing about it is that my people will tell you that I actually had conversations with them on the back end and was letting them know like, hey, this person, Cyber Diaries, is trying to help me with this, and this. And I was kind of skeptical of it because you can't trust everybody off of the internet. You just can't. So that's why I don't know if that was the reason why I stopped. I don't know why she didn't follow through with it, but I'm kind of glad she didn't. You get what I'm saying? But I never really trusted her, to be honest.
They're saying she definitely mods for AP. Unblock AP. Bring her in here.
I still have the screenshots of whoever this person
Private
is
conversation with
in
AP.
my request, trying to tell me who talking about me, trying to send me screenshots and screen recordings, and trying to offer me money and stuff, but I never opened it because I don't know who you are and you're not a person, you're a fake page. So
for real. She muted me in AP's live once. Y'all AP homegirls, right? I don't know if y'all still talk to AP. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Yeah, we was just on live with her earlier. We'll get her the message, but I would be surprised if she does mod for her.
Well,
I just seen like 10 comments.
AP right now.
And they said recently, so maybe AP don't realize it's her.
Do y'all need anything?
Did y'all
Because if
unblock?
not, I'll go ahead and drop.
Somebody else said, oh yeah, you could drop if you want. Somebody said that she mods for Slim too. Unblock him.
And I'll go ahead and drop two because I gave all the information that I had. But I do have one question though. So what is the game plan? What is the strategy like?
She needs to be deplatformed and she needs to not be in our spaces. Because when I
they
tried
said
to
she
do
done
this
had
with
about 17 different names, about 17 different accounts.
oh, we're gonna make sure people know her voice moving forward. I need, friend, for the sake of this, I really need you to right now.
Me?
No, I'm talking to a text I just got.
What month did you block her in? Because I don't see her with everybody else. Like, I'm looking. And I can play a recording of her.
Block Slim though.
I can play a recording. I might have to log into your account on my iPad.
That voice is very distinct, Petty.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Sky, don't block me on this page until you get me the information, okay? Then block me. Get me the information by so then I can put it out too. Then block me on this one, okay?
If y'all go and watch
Right.
a lot of the T pages that be in the messy lives, they do have screen recordings of her in the box, and it's the Cyber Diaries. Which account is it? I think it might have been Proxies that I was on that had a recording of her. I don't know. I sent it to my group chat, so if y'all give me a second, I can definitely play a recording of her voice when I grab my iPad.
No shade. The next Paw Patrol meeting, the next Deacon Board meeting, Petty Row, I know you're still in here. Y'all next Deacon Board meeting, it needs to be about Drea. Just saying. Y'all was talking about who to deplatform, who should not be in our spaces. So that next Paw Patrol meeting.
Did you say Deacon Board?
The Deacon Board meeting.
Oh, go to hell.
I need it brought up. No tea, no shade. Thank you.
Go to hell, Sky. Thank you.
Cause that's who should have been the first on the docket in the Deacon Board meeting.
Who even is that?
No, you. What the hell?
Drea is who we're talking about. That's
Oh, that's her name?
Her name is Drea. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we should also talk about why certain Black people feel like it's okay to even team up with white people just because you're mad. Like,
I can attest to that. So when I was being bullied and harassed last year by an entire organization of people, she reached out to me and said, hey, I'm going to tell you who these people are because they frequent in your spaces apparently. And then I got called a doxer for that. So I can't speak for anybody else here, but when she did try to team up with KW because they didn't like us, KW had enough sense to say, hey, this is weird, flag on the play, something's not adding up. So that's why. As far as if you are speaking to somebody directly, Trina, you're more than welcome to say their name, but I really hope this isn't about me and the alpacas.
What I'll say is, it's just like, that's not how I viewed it at the time, because again, she approached me at the same time, and y'all know I defend this guy, so I ended up getting dragged. And she approached me at the same time, and she's like, hey, I'm the one that's working with Sky. I'm also working with just creator. I ain't gonna say their names. I'm working with this creator. I'm working with this creator. I'm working with that creator. So creator. I ain't gonna say their names. I'm working with this creator. I'm working with this creator. I'm working with that creator. So creator. I ain't gonna say their names. I'm working with this creator. I'm working with this creator.
You can't be screen recording and come in, honey. You might have to drop and come back, but it won't work. And the creator she's talking about is the big three. I'm not gonna say no names, but the big three, yeah. She was telling us all their business, and a lot of the time it wasn't tea, it was piss.
Lies, but she made it seem like she was one of the good ones, and honestly I just fell for it. There's really no excuse for it whatsoever. I don't excuse having a dangerous white tea woman over in my camp at all. It's like I said, it's one of the biggest ills that I took, because she knew that at the time we were obviously in a vulnerable moment because we felt like we were being bullied and harassed, and she knew that we would be receptive to her approaching us and quote unquote trying to help us. But then as time went on, it was obvious that she was obsessive. When you're sitting up in the middle of the night and you're screen recording people's spaces, and I'm telling you, hey, I don't want to hear about this anymore. This is bothering me. I'm over it. I want to wash my hands of this. And you constantly sending stuff to me, and I'm a very reactive person. A lot of people knows that if you say something about me, I just have this inkling. I'm not as bad as Sky, but I have this inkling to just defend myself or clap back at you. And she definitely used to play off of that a lot. She would tell you a whole lie. She'd be like, yeah, Jonty said this on the third about you. Jonty ain't said nothing. You just made that up.
Like, you funny as she said you just made that up, and she's dead serious. My bad.
But yeah, Trina, what were you referring to? Because I just wanted to clear that up, that because there was a narrative that I was using Drea to DOX a bunch of Black creators, and while there is 1,900 people in here, I want to make that very clear. That's not what happened.
No, I don't. Okay, let me make this perfectly clear. I don't too much know what y'all got going on this side. All the beefs you just named, I didn't even know happened. I thought y'all was all one big happy family. You know, I'm just saying in general, a lot of creators do feel like it's cool to like allow white tea people to be messy with them because they're mad. We just seen a whole friend group
like that's a valid question. While I feel like that's a valid question,
apart, and they all blamed the white tea woman, but nobody cared about the white tea woman. You feel me? When they was all, you know, spreading other Black women's business to the white tea woman, but then when the lady dismantled their whole friendship, then they was all crying about it.
While
are you talking about somebody specifically, Trina? Because I'm confused.
While I feel like that might be a valid question, I personally don't feel like now is the time to be like throwing shade at each other or anything of that nature. I think that we should be addressing this white tea woman. If everybody want to get off lab after this and go talk about each other, that's fine. I support it. I love a good tussle. I love a good messiness, but I don't think right now our focus should be, you know, throwing shade at each other and bringing in our personal feelings about how we feel.
I agree with Bratz, because I feel like when it comes to your camp and me and K-Dub and Auntie, that we were approached where there are groups, and it is worth talking about, that people think white is right, and they let this white creator or this white follower tell them all the business that they should not know. But for us, I don't think that was that in this situation.
Well, like y'all asking why Trina here? Trina was lied on by this lady
in the first place. So I didn't say their names, because if I would have said Kelly and $2 and them, I don't think y'all know who they are. So
why?
If I was talking about somebody up here, I'd have definitely said it.
All right, Sky, I'm finna go. OC, you ready? CW, ready?
Yeah. Thank you, Sky, for at least letting us.
Hey, Sky, how you doing?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
So I wanted to jump in because it's so funny how Trina could say that white woman lied on her, but when that white woman was supporting her, Trina didn't have a problem with it.
It's time for me to go.
Now all of a sudden that everybody is disagreeing, Trina don't like it. But Trina, where that $5,000 that you scammed all these people out of? Can you tell the people where that money at?
It's literally glitching. I cannot mute her, and I was not trying to drop you, beloved. But y'all, like I said, if y'all want to get off here and go laugh about Trina and drag Trina, do that. I'm not stopping nobody from doing that, having y'all fun and going off.
Oh, God damn.
But what we're trying to do here, is bring awareness to this white tea